Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we'd greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch at JazzTime.com. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Rolex Yacht-Master II Yellow Gold Reference 116688 44mm. I'm going to talk to you guys about the bezel, the case, the dial, the bracelet, the movement, try it on, and give you my thoughts. So let's dive right in. This is it is the largest Rolex professional or sports watch that Rolex makes. They make the Deep Sea at 44mm or the Yacht-Master II at 44mm. It's the most expensive. It's the only precious metal, largest precious metal sports watch that Rolex makes. So if you want a sports watch in precious metal and you want a really large one, you got to go with the Yacht-Master II. It's, as I said in the beginning, yellow gold. They make this also in white gold, yellow gold, rose gold and steel, and steel. So 4 variations. Of course, all of those are available at jazztime.com. The one I have in my hand is the first generation MK1, I guess Mark 1 you could call it. And the difference is that it has these sword hands, or these gold hands here. The new 2020 version has Mercedes hands. And instead of having a dot right there, the new 2020 has a triangle. I'm not sure that those are significant differences, but they are differences nonetheless. Aside from that, though, this watch has relatively remained unchanged since mid-2000s. Oh yeah, and the movement has slightly changed. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, the dial is white, as you see, and it has this cool regatta function. So if you're into yachting, it can count down 10 minutes. I don't really do regatta yachting, so I don't really know how all that works, but I'm sure if you're into yachting, you'll figure that out, or just read the Rolex website and figure it out yourself. Okay, so anyhow, the second hand is moving at the bottom right there. As you can see, it's always moving. It's ticking. This red hand is you stop it with the top right, and then reset it with the bottom like you would any timer, and this timer goes from 10, 9, all the way down to 0. So that's how it works. And right now it's currently stopped at 2. I'd have to reset it, but I don't want to do that for this video. Okay, anyhow, so that's that, and the case is an oyster case. It uses the same oyster case that many other watches use, or many other Datejusts use. The oyster case meaning that it has this sloped edge and curved edge, as opposed to like Submariners and GMTs. Okay. Now the bezel is pretty interesting. It's a blue ceramic bezel with gold coating. So all those numbers, they're baked in there with the gold, but the bezel itself is ceramic, so it'll never scratch. In fact, this watch is quite old. It's somewhere around, it's a V serial, I think, this particular one, so dates it to approximately 2007. It's like 15 years old, and I'm looking at the bezel. It doesn't have a single scratch on it. That's because ceramic doesn't really scratch, and that's why they made it that way, so that the watch will remain looking new. And in fact, this watch is like 15 years old, or maybe 10, I don't know, 10 years old or something like that, and it looks almost new. I mean, obviously not new exactly, but very close to new. With a little polish. This one hasn't been polished, but with a little polish, tiny polish, it would look probably brand new. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, that's for the bezel, and it does turn in like that, and it has a function. I don't want to go through it here because there's another video all about that, but basically it does. Okay. So let's talk about the bracelet here. The bracelet is an oyster flat 3-piece link. Okay, it's your basic oyster link. And it has a folding oyster lock safety clasp with an easy 5mm comfort extension. And those are all hallmarks right there that you see. And the comfort extension goes on like that. You simply close the back like that, and it gives you 5mm extra of extension. Now, the back of this watch has some hallmarks. It's at the end of the lugs. Those signify that it's made of gold. Okay. All right. So now the movement. Now the current movement is a 4161. This one I believe has a 4160. Although I haven't opened it, they made some minor changes. They didn't really, you can't see the back anyway, so I'm not sure that really matters. But anyways, it is. This watch is, I believe, a 4160. Okay, so let me go ahead and try it on. So give me my thoughts about this watch. Now, if you buy, I think, you know, if you like, people say, oh, the Yacht-Master is so big. It's actually not that big. I mean, I have a 7.5 inch wrist and the watch fits me just fine. In fact, it doesn't really look too big on me. I mean, do you think it looks too big on me? To me, it looks just right. I mean, I'm not a huge guy, you know, so 7.5 inch wrist is about an average man's wrist, and it doesn't really look that big on me. It's a little bit loose, that's because I didn't size it, but you know, it doesn't really look like that huge on me. So it's, you know, it's a really good looking watch, and I think, you know, the thing that it has going for it is that it's a very large sports watch, so it has a lot of presence, and it also has this ceramic bezel which allows it to not look beat up after some time. So it has some really good qualities to it. If you want a gold watch that's big, that has some massive presence, that also isn't going to get chewed up, then you got to go with this one because of the bezel, because of the size, because of the weight, because of the heft. You know, it's a very impressive watch, I must say. And whoever buys this or whoever owns this, you know, it's going to look impressive when you're out with, you know, doing whatever you're doing. And on top of that, it's a sports watch. So I really like it. And I think, you know, if you're trying to decide between the older version and the newer version, you know, I guess it kind of depends on price. To me, there's not that much difference in the dial, aside from the hands and that little square. I mean, I don't really think it makes that much a difference. So if you can get, you know, one of these at a used one, like this one actually, which is why I'm making this video. So you'll actually go to our website, jazztime.com, and buy it. If you get a good deal on this one, then it's kind of worth it. So that's my opinion on it. Please, if you want to buy this watch, go to jazztime.com, JAZTIME.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.